from Orlando. 2K. Sports proudly brings you the Magic at Amway Center. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come in off a loss to the Celtics. Outside Lowry. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard outside. To the middle. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Hero from long range. Powell with the steal. And it's the Trail Blazers on the break. Lillard bounce pass. Portland moving the ball around. Spins. The three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Hero from long range. And it's Portland with the rebound. Down low. Pass to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Five to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the three off target.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot. You know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that, you know, you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. You know, CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference.
Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 5 now.
And you love for a guard, a guy that small, the tenacity that Lillard has in the paint, just not afraid of the bigger guys.
Now here's McCollum to the paint. Here's Nurkic. Hangs in the air. He lays it in. Nurkic has got his second basket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Isaac. And the shot goes in.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak earlier with the Magic's head coach. And it's Damian Lillard scoring that's first and foremost in his mind. He told me defensive help is going to be key. He anticipates they'll run Lillard around screens all game, and he's implored his guys to be ready for it. We'll see a lot of team defense being played tonight. He's trying to be played tonight, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. There's Hero with the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Pass to Powell. The 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
To the right side. From the baseline. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Now here's Here's Lillard. Foul for three. Screen by Nurkic. He can't hit that time. Isaac with some nice D. Pass to Reddish. And again, it's Orlando converted.
Cam Reddish getting better and better at recognizing what it is the defense is giving him.
And here's McCollum for three. It's all tied in Orlando. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
And your 407. And your 407.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Pass to Lillard. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, you got to have your heads up on defense. Lillard's going to fire that as soon as he catches it.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Portland with the ball after the Magic pick up 2. Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Inside. Stolen by Robinson. To the wing on the left. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs. Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hammered all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10.
And Lillard's got that look in his eye right now, playing with some fire and dominating on the offensive end.
Now, here's Fultz. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to McCollum. Now Zeller. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Orlando leading. Here's Fultz. Here's Suggs. And it's rebounded by Covington.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Pass to Zeller. It's McCollum on the wing. Hits it from 3-point range.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Lopez. And he uses the glass on the lane. Lopez has got 6.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Kicks it out to McCollum. Pick by Zeller. Pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here he goes. And Lillard throws it down.
And what a burst from Damian Lillard that time, just seeing that gap and getting ahead of the defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively, nothing quite getting it done.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the inside. And the basket by Isaac. Isaac's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
All fans, get on your feet. Make some noise for Houston Town.
And we're making a change here.
CJ McCollum.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Pass to Nurkic. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Hands. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor. He can draw a lot of contact like that.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. .58 seconds left now here in the second. Inside. Nice shot there by Bamba. Bamba's got the lead up to 2 now for Orlando.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Reddish. Now Hero. Isaac a screen. Tipped away.
How about the energy and activity on that play? Great steal.
16 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 5-point Orlando lead.
And those reflexes never let Lowry down. He was primed for that shot.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic out in front, leading by 5. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Lillard outside. Goes up to the stripe. Orlando grabs the miss.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Lillard with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Powell. Nurkic with it. Just 5 to shoot. Now Lillard. Going inside. And it's good for 2. Lillard's got 16 points. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion and guys feed off his energy.
Bamba sets a screen. Good work there as it goes. He's got 5.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
In the corner, Powell with it. Isaac with the steal. Here's Bamba. And Reddish with the slam.
And I think the length of Reddish right there helped him out with that rebound.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. 9-point game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. In the corner, Powell with it. Back to McCollum. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it.
And they continue to control the glass.
And a nice tricky handle from Reddish there, setting himself up and initiates for himself.
Here is Lillard. 18 points for him. Pass to Nurkic. 4 on the clock. And Gorgie Jang is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Pass to Lowry. Now Reddish. Over Lillard. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And your 407.
And the Trailblazers making a change here.
407 great speed. Make some noise, fans.
On defense, Orlando. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy use there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lillard outside. Five on the clock. Down low. Here's Covington. Nobody near Lillard. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter. Into the lane and finished off by Fultz.
And you got to prevent Fultz from getting all the way to the rim. Well, once he sees an open lane, he just attacks it. He is absolutely relentless.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Lillard. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And so it's Orlando enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their...
For your 4-7. It's the fourth quarter.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Magic leading by 12. And there's the drive. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
After Suggs. Here's Fultz. Now Suggs. Covered by Lillard. And Suggs throws it down.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
Now Powell. There's the three. McCollum left side. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 7 points for C.J. McCollum. Here's Orlando now. Now here's Fultz. Lopez. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 12.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates with easy looks. He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Outside Covington. Lock at 6. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Fultz. Drops in the layup for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Lillard, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Hard to find another guy in the NBA like Lillard who has that special ability to see the game at a high level, communicate to his teammates, and take over when he needs to.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
McCollum outside. Lillard with it. Shoots from 12. And that one, good. Lillard's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 14. Here's Bamba. Rebound by Nurkic. So it's Portland now. McCollum with the bounce pass. They set the pick. Pass to Powell. Back to McCollum. To the middle. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
A shot by Reddish, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 12. And here's Nurkic. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Here's McCollum. He can't get it to go. And Orlando will come the other way.
no question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Orlando.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Kyle Lowry.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Powell, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Powell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. And here's Lowry. So the Magic win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of